Hi, it's Tim Stokes to talk to you about profit rocket strategies to increase your business profits fast. I'm about to reveal to you how in the last 18 plus years I've added tens of millions of dollars to my clients' business profits using marketing and various little known management strategies. Here's proof. All of these clients' businesses increased net profit by 50% to 2,000% in less than 5 months. There are service, manufacturing, wholesale and retailers on this list, and this isn't the complete list by any means. You can see more of this on my website where you can watch some video testimonials from accountants talking about the dozens of clients that have benefited from this training, and you can see more of that at profittransformations.com. The truth is, we aren't experts in managing or marketing a business when we first start, or even after 5 years. It takes decades sometimes to get a very good handle on how to run a business better. We learn the hard and expensive way, what works and what doesn't. But there is an easier way to success, and it's all about what we focus on. Increasing profit is transformational. Profit leads to enjoying a quality of life that most people only dream about. And profit pays for extra staff to free up your time. What happens when businesses grow is quite interesting, and very few business owners understand this. Turnover increases over time, and let's say over a period of years the turnover increases from $500,000 to $2 million. The net profit is typically increasing as well. In this case it's typically increased from $75,000 to $150,000. But what business owners are not taking much notice of, because there's not a big neon sign and often on the profit and loss statement it doesn't even have this terminology, and that is the net profit margin. Now in this case, which is a typical scenario for the majority of businesses in our global economy, the net profit margin is decreasing significantly from what it was years ago to what it is actually now. And what happens is that it becomes detrimental to the business and it starts to reduce its available capital. Question for you: has your business's net profit margin increased or decreased in the last 3 years? Irrespective of your turnover, do you have more available cash now or less available cash? Because cash flow is a symptom of net profit margin. It relates directly to it. By focusing on net profit margins, my clients are often adding $50,000 to $300,000 to their business's net profit, not sales, net profit in months, without focusing on more marketing or additional marketing, and without increasing staff or customers. Sometimes clients, a recent one, a kitchen renovator, added $360,000 to his net profit, yet he has 3 less employees and his turnover hasn't dropped at all. It shocks them to see these huge profit jumps because they didn't believe it was possible until they saw the results and the cash in their bank. How would you feel if you worked hard every week, each year, yet you made less real profit as your turnover increases? Is that happening right now without you knowing? Would that be frustrating? It doesn't have to be. You don't need to work hard for another year and see little financial rewards from your business. The important management focus is the key to a very profitable business, and that is to increase the net profit margin. It really is the key to a profitable business that you are in control of instead of feeling like it controls you. Now there's a minimum figure you need to aim for depending on your turnover. Do you know what it needs to be? Your net profit margin goal is this. If your annual turnover or revenue is over $700,000, then a good goal for your business needs to be above 15%. Obviously, you're at 15% now, then you need to be aiming for 20 or 25%. If your turnover is under $700,000, you'll typically find your net profit margin is high. And if your turnover is as low as $200,000, you'll probably think your business is going fantastic because it could be 35 or 55%. What happens is the turnover drops to that figure. That's when you start to take a lot more notice of it. Unfortunately, 90% of all businesses, all small and medium businesses, are under 10% net profit margin. And these businesses tend to constantly struggle with low cash reserves. Do you struggle for cash sometimes? Maybe by looking at your profit and loss statement and looking at your net profit margin, you may start to see some answers as to why that is. The answers are here. When you register with your name and email for my upcoming management and marketing strategies to increase your profits webinar, you'll also be sent my Management Secret ebook with my compliments. In it, you'll learn more on net profit margins and how to increase them, and see where to look up your industry benchmark figure to see how your business compares to all others in your industry based on your turnover figure. It's a very interesting look when you go and investigate this subject online and see what the figures are saying. Profit is all about strategy. Your strategy choices determine your business's net profit margin. 95% of business owners choose the wrong ones because they don't know the profit margin ones, and no one's really teaching them. They can work hard all year and increase sales, yet not make serious profit in their business. The secret to increasing net profit margins is to increase your prices. And retailers, stop discounting. Using a percentage off in your marketing doesn't attract people that have loyalty, and they'll come and buy from you, but they'll forget you and go to someone else that's offering another percentage off somewhere else. You don't make profit by discounting. It wipes out net profit margins. And very few business owners are using this and understanding this principle. Did you know a 5% net profit margin in a business increases to 13.6% net profit margin with just a 10% price rise, no matter what the turnover is? So if your business has a low net profit margin, a price rise can make a massive difference instantly to what your net profit margin is. Now, this is something that's rarely understood in our business community. Did you know it jumped that much? And did you know you can raise your prices completely risk-free? Knowing isn't doing. So business owners know about raising their prices, yet they still struggle with low cash flow, mediocre salaries, and a lack of time. Fear of losing customers stops them. They fear they'll lose 20 or 30 or 50 or 100% of their customers right now if they put their prices up. But fear stands for false evidence appearing real. If you put your prices up before and you didn't lose 20 or 50 or 100% of your customers, what does that tell you? It says you can do it again. Or they assume their prices are fine, but that assumption costs them a fortune. To change fear and assumptions, facts are needed, i.e. numbers. Measuring is management. Management is all about measuring. If you aren't measuring it, you aren't managing it. Therefore, the more you are measuring, the more you are managing. And management is how you get control of your profits, business, and life. How many numbers are you measuring every week? What are you measuring apart from the dollars in your bank? Measuring increases your profits because you find problems you didn't know you had. There's some real magic in measuring. When you understand how to measure, you find profits that are dormant, waiting to be accessed, that can add $20, $30, $50, or $100,000 to your net profit in weeks or months. Come and join me in a live webinar because I want to talk to you more about management and marketing strategies to increase your profits. You'll benefit from 90 minutes of high quality profit strategies that will increase your profits instantly the next day. You'll be able to instantly apply what I teach and watch the big jump in your business profits straight away. What you'll learn includes how to increase profits and profit margins with zero risk. There's a specific strategy I'll share in the webinar of how to do that, and pretty much everyone nods their head or sends me a text message saying, "You're right. I didn't realize that. You're right. That's what I need to focus on." So that will be revealed in my webinar. Strategies to increase your profits that have zero cost to implement. I'm a big fan of let's get you to spend nothing, no expensive marketing on new website or new video or something that's going to cost you tens or hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. It doesn't cost anything to implement. Profitable team building strategies to motivate your staff to work as hard as you. What management areas you need to measure to find dozens of opportunities to increase your profits fast. Profit bonus for registering. For registering, you will get my Management Secret ebook, How to Double Your Profits for free. You'll not only learn how to increase your net profit margin in it, you'll see the URL where you can check online for your industry average net profit margin benchmark. How will your business compare, do you think, to all the others in your industry? So register now, and I'll show you the world's best profit strategies in my webinar that's adding $50,000 to $300,000 and $500,000 to the net profit of businesses regularly from this training. Plus, you also get my management secret ebook. Act now and increase your profits fast.